The rise of Chinese AI chatbot DeepSeek has taken the world by storm. But it's part of a wider trend. Chinese apps are rising up the charts around the world. TikTok, CapCut, Shein, Temu, to name a few. And it's not just on our phones. China is becoming dominant in many other areas of tech. Look at cars. It's overtaken the previous epicenters of motoring, selling more than any other country thanks to hit electric car makers like BYD. A lot of this success comes from China being the world's biggest battery maker now too. And solar panels. China is responsible for an estimated 80 to 95% of the global supply chain. By 2028, it's predicted that 60% of the world's renewable energy will be generated in China. In drones too, China rules the skies. Next time you hear that buzzing above your head, there's a 70% chance it's a DJI drone made in the city of Shenzhen. 3 of the world's top 10 drone makers are Chinese. In the futuristic world of quantum computers, Chinese scientists publish more quantum-related research papers annually than any other country. And they're even ahead of the general leaders, the US, in some areas of quantum computing development. And it's the same picture in AI. Chinese AI firms now issue more patents than any other country. And the rise of DeepSeek shows it's capable of challenging the dominant US giants with products too. So how has China done all this? Well, it's all part of a long-term plan. In 2015, the Chinese government set out an ambitious project called Made in China. In 2015, the Chinese government set out an ambitious project called Made in China 2025. It wanted to move away from being the world's factory for low-cost goods to a global tech leader responsible for its own supply chain of cutting-edge tech. Made in China 2025, in my opinion, was largely very successful. So in many industries, like China is catching up with the leading edge. And in some industries, the plan set out more than 250 mini goals. And according to analysis from South China Morning Post, 86% of them have been ticked off. Some targets like electric vehicles and renewable energy production have far exceeded the targets. South China Morning Post is sometimes accused of being pro-China, but Made in China 2025 has been hailed a success by many other analysts too. So how has China done it? What China has been moderately successful at least, and, someone say incredibly successful at doing, is using its sort of state-backed capitalism system, whereby the government really sets a research agenda, sets a funding agenda, bringing foreign researchers and enticing them to stay in China, or at least to give their innovations and ideas over to Chinese companies, requiring businesses from outside of China, oftentimes to set up joint ventures with Chinese ventures. These are all sort of tools that China has used to help achieve these ambitions.